Right, back at it then. This time, using the Roland S330 sampler from 1988, 12-bit sampler, rough as hell, samples at 15 kilohertz and 30 kilohertz. It comes with this little screen here. I've sampled an Amen into it. For drums, this thing is bonkers. It's absolutely insane. Just sounds like old school hardcore and jungle off the bat. So I've got it running through the compressor here, starting off with this Amen. Absolutely rags. Then I had a few stabs from the S1100, combination of sounds that sounded like this. Always like computer style voices in old school hardcore. I use the Amiga a lot because it has a program called Say where you can type in what you want. But I had this sample here in my Poly-N tracker. I don't know if you've seen this. This is pretty sick though, isn't it? This came out a couple of months ago. If you've not seen it, go and have a little Google of it. But yeah, I had this vocal here. Check this out. Transmission. Made a 303 pattern, sounded like this. Next, I had this killer sound. I love old samples where they're kind of just pitched up on the keyboard so they slightly go out of time. But just listen to this. It's a beauty. Used another old school string here, sounded like this. Couple of little vocals. So when the Roland's in play mode, you have 8 channels here. So MIDI channels 1 to 8, you can assign different samples, and then this is connected to your sequencer. So I've hooked it up to Ableton, so it's triggering the S330. So we've got the rough sounds there. There was a few extra sounds off the modal, there's a few extra strings, a few pieces off the 1100. So here we go, this was just a little jungle roller, more Roland, Akai, Ableton bangers. Let's go. Transmission. Right, back at it again then. This time, Roland S330 12-bit sampler and Renoise. Everyone was telling me to get onto this. I recently got hold of it, and you know what I'm really enjoying? It's like, you know, Octamed for the Mac, but you can load in VSTs as well, and the hexadecimal coding is kind of simple. It's all quite self-explanatory. This is where you put in the little codes for bends, fades, delays, panning, backwards commands, different parts of the sample to reload and cut. Anyway, I got a few sounds out of the Roland and a few of the bits that I've recorded from the Akai's. 12-bit sounding lovely. Little vocal sample. An Amen we got here. I made this little patch and sequence on the earwave, sounds like this. Then I had this string loaded into Renoise. Hands in the air business. A vocal sample here. I made a pattern on the 303 as well. Obviously, making a bit of hardcore, gotta have a bit of 303, ain't you? Anyways, a few more samples in this, but you know, it won't go on, so let's get it playing. This is some breakbeat hardcore hands in the air business. Here we go. More Renoise and Roland bangers. Come on.